So I was here at Guitar Center playing Starway to Heaven for a couple of hours. Now everyone is gone and I can take a little bit of time to teach you about drop A tuning. I'm about to tab lots of songs by Korn in the following days, and in this video I'm gonna teach you what is the correct gauge and tuning in order to play the songs. Let's start from the basics. The normal tuning is AEADGB, right? Now you have to drop the last string to D so that the last two strings have a fifth interval and you can play power chords with the barré position. And then the resulting tuning that you have when you down tune by other 5 half steps is A, E, A, D, F sharp, B. This is standard drop A tuning. The second string is F sharp because we tuned drop A to drop D. If we had 7 strings, F sharp would have been G, because we would have had the first strings with a standard AEADGB tuning, and then we would have had another string which would have been B in standard tuning, but since we are in drop A, it's A. It's really the same, but for the purpose of this video, because eventually we'll all buy a 7-string guitar, we'll set the second string to G rather than F sharp. As you probably noticed, if you use the standard gauge for the strings, you're gonna have loose strings. You will also probably lose the tuning quite easily. The standard gauge is 1046, that is for the standard tuning AEADGB. I usually buy Ernie strings. This channel is not sponsored by Ernie, but it really should be. Do we really need to have Maroon 5 in the back of the package? I think we can do without it. But to tune your guitar to drop A, you'll need to have a lower gauge, the skinny top, the orange one, which is about 1052. You could also use the 7-string gauge, which is called 7-string gauge power slinky, but then you can dream about tuning the guitar to standard tuning or even to drop C, which is instead possible with the 1052, the orange one, because you will have too much tension on the neck and on the bridge. So with 1046, as you go down, you get looser strings. With lower gauges, the tension on the strings gets higher as you try to tune your guitar higher. I mean, it's just the thickness of the strings. So that's it. Get the correct gauge and tune it down. Now I'm going to play something with my Jackson that I have put a lower gauge on, and I'll let you hear the difference. See, you wouldn't be able to do this with a higher gauge. It just wouldn't work. Which is even more evident with distortion on. So that's it. Again, get the correct gauge and tune the fucker down. To get early access on the tabs, on the new Korn tabs, there's the Patreon. The link is gonna pop up here, and I'll see you in the next one. Marksman out.